with room. Nathaniel Croft scores! 78th minute goal for Virginia. 1-0. McClernand, McCool back to goal, tipped away. Spanstra with an open net. And Virginia strikes first. Another giveaway by Denver. Daryl Dike. Dike! A 2-goal night for the freshman. And Virginia's got a 3-0 lead.
In their lines and find those chances.
Oh, Rebecca Jarrett dazzling. Feeding in front. Spanstra scores! We're tied at 1. It's Joe Bell. Bending ball. Headed in! Cabral Happy Camseu, a 4th goal in 5 games. Brandon clipping it in. Headed once, headed twice. It's a 2nd goal for Spanstra. Now here's Crofts breaking free. Nathaniel Crofts, he's got his 2nd. A brace for the sophomore. Virginia up 2-0. It's the senior Betsy Brandon to take it. Looking for Morse on that far post run, deflected out by Cazelis. And a 6th Virginia corner will ensue. Repeatedly, Virginia has looked for Zoe Morse and nearly found her in that first half for a goal.
And a good ball in there from Brandon. Cazelis does well just to get a tip on it, but another chance coming here for Virginia.
It's Brandon again. Headed away. Adu trying a one-timer. It's Kerner. Hannah Kerner with room, firing! And just wide. Constant was running far post, just overshot her. Another dangerous opportunity for Virginia.
And you're starting to see the effects of that wind on this game here, Jack. That corner kick from Brandon hanging up, and then Kerner here with the ball in just hangs up a little bit too much for unable to find a head on that back post.
Kiana Klein back in for Louisville. Rivers sits. A 10-2 shots advantage for UVA. 3-1 on goal, all even though on the scoreboard. 1-1, both goals in the first 14 minutes of this match. Louisville scored first, and then Virginia responded. Sumter. And back to Louisville. Louisville, the 6th seed coming in. Mentioned they tied for 5th in points with Clemson. Goal differential gave them number 6. Rematch here of October 4th in Louisville, a 1-0 win for Virginia. Louisville winless in 5 tries against UVA, trying to end that streak here and move on to the ACC semis on Friday. Throwing for the Cardinals. And Patty, what does Louisville have to do to generate a little more attack? We saw them putting the pressure on Virginia early in the second half, not so much here in the last few minutes.
Well, I think we've talked a lot about the amount of energy that Louisville has had to expend in keeping that Virginia attack at bay. So important as time ticks down that they're able to settle this game a bit, find the ball in the midfield, see if you can get McKinney, Lasparence, and Ekic on the ball and get a little bit more going forward. It'll be interesting to see Karen Ferguson days as time ticks on. Can she go a little bit deeper into her bench and find some fresh legs for the Cardinals?
A look there at the Louisville sideline. Trying to map out how they can get that go-ahead goal here in regulation as we approach the final 20 minutes. Of course, should we remain tied, we'll go to extra time. A couple 10-minute golden goal sessions, and after that, in a winner-take-all game, PKs. Constant battling on the sideline, and to Louisville throw, and here's a sub for Louisville. It's Amari Hopkins coming on, sophomore, local product from Stafford, Virginia, and a transfer from Kansas. So, Patty, they do go a little bit into the bench. Hopkins playing 18 games at Kansas as a freshman, her 8th appearance this year. Ekic tried to get there, covered up by McClurnan, and might have taken a shot. Sent down toward Kerner. And now Spanstra. McClurnan. Virginia ushering numbers forward. Anna Sumter looking for room. And a good thought to look for McCool, but just too much.
And a good spot there from Sumter, picking up the ball just in front of that Louisville back line, but looks for the slip from McCool, and the execution not there, but nonetheless a better spot and a good idea there from Sumter.
A couple of these balls today, Patty, on the crosses, just a couple feet or a couple inches off even. Morse had that chance on a cross in the first half, and they're just a little bit too much. Out for a Virginia throw here. The sun finally starting to peek out a bit here in Charlottesville on a Sunday that's been very cool and windy. It was around 50 at kickoff. About 10-mile-per-hour winds affecting a couple crosses here today. Here's Kerner. 2 goals in our first 14 minutes of this match. Nothing since. A takeaway by Nelson, and here comes Ekic. Can be electric with the ball on her foot, but too far there, trying to feed the running Whitsett. Out for a Louisville throw. Look there at Megan McCool. And Patty, the numbers this season just staggering the way she's been able to finish.
Well, not just the numbers, Jack, but you talk to Coach Steve Swanson, and you talk about he talks about the maturity of Megan McCool and how much more effective she has been here in 2018 for the Cavaliers, doing so well in and around that box and really able to beat you from a lot of different ways. So certainly a breakout junior season here from Megan McCool.
Nadej Lesperance is back on for Louisville, and McCool, of course, those 7 goals. Was wreaking some havoc in that first half and has been clutch as well for this Virginia team. You saw all those game winners she's had, including the only goal in the 7th minute against Louisville in their matchup on October the 4th. A 1-0 win for Virginia. Tied at 1 right now in the ACC quarterfinal. Virginia number 11 in the nation. Trying to find a way to the semifinal round. McCool out wide for Spanstra. Spanstra weaving in. Finds the foot of Gorzak. Loose for Kerner. Kerner able to weave her way to Spanstra. Clipped in. Go-ahead goal for Virginia. And who else? Patty, it's Megan McCool.
Well, McCool gets in such a good spot here, but a fantastic ball in from the freshman Alexa Spanstra. We talked about how effective she's been on the wing all day long. Hannah Kerner does really well to slip Spanstra in here. Spanstra taking her time, showing that composure and finding the foot of Megan McCool, and a fantastic finish there in the 6-yard box from the junior forward.
8th goal of the season, and it gives Virginia a 2-1 lead. Just has a knack, Patty, of finishing in so many different ways.
Well, McCool able to recycle her run and just get a step there on Sarah Hernandez, finding that near post. Nothing Gabrielle Cazeles could do, and putting Virginia up 2-1 here late in this one.
So Spanstra has had A foot in either goal. 2 goals in our opening 14 minutes. Went about 60 without anything, and Virginia breaks the deadlock. 2-1 lead here in the 73rd minute.